Is your debt causing you sleepless nights? Knock your debt out with Debt KO. And your debt won't be the only thing keeping you up at night. Debt KO, free, impartial advice on all your debt.
Andrew McCART, IFL TV, in association with MTK Global.
What's happening?
What is happening, Ty?
It's been a long time.
It's been a long time doing it face to face, although we are 2 metres apart.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, it's the first interview we've done face to face in a long time, so it's actually...
It's not getting used to the camera no more. It's getting weird.
Getting used to your phone or your laptop.
That's it.
Quick, before we talk about your fight in OHARA Davies, just get your quick thoughts on Jazza this morning, Jazza and Walsh's fight.
You know what? I feel so sorry for them. Just the training they've put in, the money they've spent in camp. I know I spent about 6-7 grand in camp, so I'm sure they're the same. Sort of wasted that kind of money on camp. They've put in weeks and weeks of training. Dad's a fucking killer. So, and then they've went right till the hardest day. Like the hardest day is the night before the weigh-in, and they had to do that, dry out, lose all sorts of weight, get on the weight, wake up, and then get told to fight. You're not getting all that money that you're promised. You're promising your missus you're betting them all sorts, so you're coming home empty handed. I feel so sorry for him. But on the same note, at least it is still on. Like I thought if someone did have the COVID that they would get a replacement and they would have an easy fight, they'd get a win. I thought that's what would happen, the current contract. We still go ahead, but at least it's just pushed back and not finished.
Exactly. We know what it is. It's not like an injury where his hand, we don't know how long it's going to be.
That's what's worse. It's out of your hand. Like, you can't, like that whole camp I was living in fear of, am I going to get COVID? Am I going to put all this energy into camp, spend all this money in camp to just be told, oh, you have a bit of COVID? And I was thinking maybe even if you have a cold, it will come up as a COVID. So I was scared to go anywhere. I really was.
Touch anything.
I'm normally not like that. I don't care. Normally after this fight I won't care.
Yeah.
But during camp I was panicking. I was like, fucking, if anyone sneezed around me, I was like, what? Did you just sneeze? Out the fucking gym. Out the gym.
Kicking everyone out for sneezing, man, that's how bad it's got. Let's talk about then OHARA Davies and yourself. It's been a long time coming. You called for the fight from from probably the first interview I've ever did with you, which was a long time ago. There's numerous interviews after that. You were still mentioning OHARA's name. Now you're 24 hours away from getting your hands on it. I mean, there's a smile on your face, so I'm guessing you're happy about that.
I'm buzzing. Like, it's mad to think 4 years ago I was calling out a man just to semi get my name up there and get people talking. To finally it's fucking happening, and it just shows you the level that I've came up there. Like I've worked my ass off to get hard fights. I never turn down fights. I always take hard fights, and to get myself up to this level, and then past this level, because I am past this level, I'm better than him. And finally the fight that I've always wanted, I've mouthed on about all the time, and he's called me bum for the last 4 years. So he's a lot of backing up to do, and I think it's just one that's so exciting for the fans. Fans are buzzing, I'm buzzing. Don't know if he's buzzing, he's probably worried. But it's on. You're fucked.
I've seen you mention that he's not been focused on you this camp since this fight being made. Like, you've obviously been focusing on OHARA Davies since this fight was made, since this fight was the final. But OHARA's been drifting off, getting fights with trying to get big fights with Anthony Fowler, who's a bit heavier than him, and so on and so on. Do you think that his mind hasn't been on this fight as much as it needs to be because is that because he thinks that you're an easy touch and he doesn't need to worry about you?
I believe in his mind he's already beat, he's already defeated. He's out making future fights with Anthony Fowler, a light middleweight, a person who should never be fighting, but he knows he's getting beat by me, so he's trying to make a big fight again so he can get a bit more money. His mind is not on me, it's not on winning, because he knows he's getting beat. He's turned down me 3 or 4 times before in the past, and it's not because it was not on his level, it's because he knows I'm better than him and knows that it's a really hard fight and he never wanted to risk it. I mean, he's fought plenty of people that are below me, so why wouldn't he fight me? So I believe he knows I have the makings to beat him, and he's out there trying to take his mind off it or create bigger fights for after his defeat with me. and smart because he knows he's getting beat, so he's going for Anthony Fowler next. A wee payday for him. Smart man, but it shows that he's. And see him scrolling through my coach's Instagram weeks and weeks. Like, he was commenting on things 3 weeks that were posted 3 weeks ago, commenting on them. So that shows that he's up late, worried at 11 p.m, 12 a.m, scrolling through writing stuff on old posts because he's worried. He's going on my coach to see, can I get any footage of me sparring, can I get any footage of me on pads, see what way I am. I haven't went on Kevin Mitchell's Instagram. I don't even know if he has Instagram.
No, he does, yeah.
I haven't went on it, I haven't typed his name, I haven't done nothing because I know OD is going to be OD. He's going to be the same cattle fish that he always is. He's going to be the same pedigree, he's going to do the exact same things, and he's talking big, saying, I've learned so much in this camp, and best OD's back and stuff like this. The best OD back 8 years ago still wouldn't have beat me, so I'm not worried.
It's like everything I've seen you though, Ty, you take it in your stride. It doesn't seem that the occasion's that big for you. The Jack Cattle fight, the occasion wasn't that big for you. So you are sort of, in that sense, built for the big occasion. If that's okay, do you feel like that? Do you feel like no fight, even if you do step up to like...
There's the boss.
There's the boss man there, look.
There's the boss.
There's the boss there, look. Hiding. Yeah, so do you feel like the occasion is...
Yeah, I always, since I've been born, I have felt I'm up for bigger things. I'm born to be big, and that's what I always feel at home when I'm on big occasions like the Jack Catterall fight. I felt at home, I felt at ease because this is where I belong. At the Golden Contract final, I had no nerves because this is where I belong, this is where I live. I live on big occasions and big nights, and I just feel good when I'm in them kind of environment and that kind of stage.
The thing is, there's no fans here, Ty. I know you love that.
But that's a good thing. I think fans are my downfall. I mean,
it draws you into a wall.
Everyone says, it's fans, Tyrone lives for the fans, I don't live for the fans, I fight for the fans and I give them what they want, but it's always my downfall. Going to war, everyone goes, Tyrone has to have a good crowd to get him up for it. That gets me up the wrong way. If I don't listen to the crowd, I don't have a crowd there. I always box my best. Same in amateurs, I shit in the bar fights where all your local people around your area go, the club shows. But when it came to the internationals, it was lethal because no one was there. So it's always been like that. I've always fought for the crowd, and I fight for the crowd the wrong way. And I believe now there is no crowd, you're going to see a spectacular performance. Even the sparring that I'm doing, there is no crowd, and I am unbelievable in sparring. So
you can prepare for the best boxing performance from Ty.
I hope so. I really. Who knows about? I might get into war. Who knows? But I don't think I will. And I think you're going to see an unbelievable boxing performance. You're going to see all the skills that I have that I actually do in the gym, which I never do when I'm fighting.
Well, he's obviously got this confidence that he's going to knock you out. We've seen that at the face we did yesterday. Can you knock him out?
I believe I can knock him out. I believe. See, in most of my fights, I go for pace. I don't go for power, and I do have a lot of power, even if you don't think I do. But that's because I'm always like, right, don't want to blow up. Want to put volume over punch quality. And now Pete's trying to get me to stop putting so much volume in the punches and just pick your punch shots more. And I believe that's what I've been doing in the gym, and it's my power showing in the gym now. So I definitely think I could knock him out.
Again, domestically, the world level, your division is very, very tough. I mean, you win this fight, that's you there.
I know.
You're there. Again, a smile on your face when I mentioned that.
I'm back in the big stages where I belong.
Again, but your division, like I said to you, domestically and world level, it's probably one of the best divisions.
Yeah, 100%.
So again, you beat OHARA Davies here. It's another big name for you. You knows what's next.
Exactly. I mean, there's a load of people.
Sky is the limit.
Space is the place, but sky's the limit, but space is the place.
I never heard that one before.
But look, there's even in the top 10. There's loads of fights there that excite me. I mean, Josh Taylor's obviously unbelievable, and he's going to unify this division, I believe, and then move up. So then there's going to be a lot of spare belts there to fight the top 10 fighters in. And I mean, Josh Taylor's elite level. He's pound for pound level. So I'll not be calling him out. He's my mate. but look at the rest of it. There's Mexicans that stand there and love to have war. I'd love to have wars over the stateside, Las Vegas, New York, Boston, them kind of places. Have a war with a Mexican fighter and a world title belt on the line, and that's my dream. So once I beat O'Hara Davies, that dream is not very far away.
Finally, why should the fans tune in on Wednesday night?
Excitement. Two of the biggest characters in the light welter division in the UK going head to head clashing. A grudge match that's been building for the last 4 years. Clashing. We're having the final of the golden contract, serious thing on the line. A game. We're going for it. It's going to be absolute entertainment and abundance.
You're going to say war there?
I was about to say war. It could be a war.
Tune in.
Tune in and find out. And listen, first few rounds could be a box match, and then I just turn into war. Look at this. Look at this man. Sex appeal. He's a sex icon.
That's the sexiest man in boxing. This big Steve Ward. Aye. So I guess that's it. So what's next for you, man? You going up to that room and just chill?
Yeah, just get my food into me, rehydrate, and turn into an animal for more.
Definitely, man. Keep much longer, Ty. Thanks for this, Spectral TV. Cheers, man.
Is your debt causing you sleepless nights? Knock your debt out with Debt KO. And your debt won't be the only thing keeping you up at night. Debt KO, free impartial advice on all your debt.